It has been a hard-fought battle for local protesters and members of CAWB, who still remain camped out in Thompson Square, Windsor, after almost 2 years. The Community Action for Windsor Bridge organisation, better known as CAWB, has been a sweeping success, with thousands rallying to support the heritage and history of one of Australia's oldest standing structures.
It's best that they keep it the way it is. If it's not posing any structural fault and there's not a bank up of traffic on either directions, I think it owes a lot to Windsor.
Despite the community support, the future of the bridge still hangs in the balance, with the decision to enlist the structure as heritage sites being withheld by the Land and Environment Court. This hasn't stopped the hundreds of volunteers, however, who remain camped 24 hours a day in opposition of the government's decision to demolish the bridge and surrounding area. The RMS have stated that the structure is in a state of disrepair, and that fixing the bridge is a cost-ineffective solution for the region. Option 1 out of a possible 9 presented by local council has been chosen to proceed by the state government. This solution involves knocking down the existing 2-lane bridge and rebuilding a modern 2-lane replacement. The new bridge will be structurally sound and slightly higher to better service the flood-prone region. However, the current bridge is also plagued by traffic congestion issues. Locals believe that option 1 will fail to resolve any of the traffic problems, and that a bypass is needed further upstream to solve the wider traffic issues. This is particularly relevant as Windsor continues to grow into the future and its traffic needs grow alongside.
Not enough of our heritage left. There's only 200 years worth of buildings and infrastructure, and if we let the bridge go, that's just another reason why tourists won't come to Windsor.
Since its construction in 1874, Windsor Bridge has sustained countless floods, millions of vehicles and vandalism, yet despite its age it still services approximately 1,900 vehicles daily, with no weight restrictions. Just late last year, the wharf sitting adjacent to the bridge, which was constructed around the same time, was demolished and replaced, bringing outcry from local protesters. The bridge, however, also marks a significant historical site, with Thompson Square being the oldest public square in Australia. Community support for the protest has also been outstanding, with countless local businesses providing financial support for volunteers and the occupation. At most recent count, more than 25,000 letters have been written and signed to the Premier, and just yesterday, the CAWB organisation was awarded victory by the Community Advocacy Division in the National Trust Heritage Awards. A local band has even developed and played a song for the organisation, which has become the anthem for their campaign.
This is 3 months ago, how many people have signed the letters, and we photocopy the letter, and the letter goes to the Premier, so that's 3 months ago, so it's tremendous.
Despite the outcry of local residents, however, an alternative bypass across the Hawkesbury River would be significantly more expensive for the government, and with state infrastructure funds already struggling, it is uncertain whether government officials will listen. A positive result from the pending court case will certainly strengthen CAWB's position. However, the future of Windsor Bridge remains uncertain. This is Scott Seckold reporting for UWS News.